Hi folks, welcome to April's Fools. There you go. Got this overcast thing going on, warm as could be. It's like a Bermuda weather is blowing through, nice and warm. A little damp, but hey, I'll take warm and damp over, cold. Now, I promised you guys, and I'm never quite sure how I'm publishing these. It kind of depends on what mood my computer is in. But I told you guys this is the Pretty Sister 250SX, and this is its better looking side. It is a nice looking bike. We're going to take it out for a romp. This is a cold start. Right. I'm just turning the gas on now, as a matter of fact. You can see where the gas is dripped. Right. I'm not sure what that white stuff is. I guess that's telling me I might want to put some more stabilizer in it or something. The seat is locked on, as it should be. Yeah, this is the pretty side for this bike, the better looking side. But it really is a nice looking bike. It's a shame the gas tank has this scar on it. But what are you going to do? I guess if I really wanted to, from here up, I can touch the red up. From there down, I could touch the red up. And then, with, quite honestly, judicious use of nail polish or some paint, I could probably clean that sticker up quite a bit. There is a little bit of a dent here. But anyway, let's get her ready to get out here for a romp. Hopefully she'll fit through. Right, without popping my tire or something. Let's see how she does. Choke on, power on, and so I just started it today. Yeah, I warned you guys that this thing doesn't turn very well. We'll take it slow until it warms up. Yeah, this is about all there is for first gear. Because of the little tiny tires on it. Second. It is torquier than the other one. If you give it gas, it'll pull much harder than the other guy. And once again, it's these little tiny tires. If I get it all the way out back and it dies, that's really gonna suck. Nothing worse than a bike having to come home under tow. Yeah, I'm not going to get all that many rides out here where I'm going to be able to look in the bush and see what's going on. You know, what's making dents and what firewood could be harvested and so forth. I mean, we got this little bit of cold that's going to come in, and for the weekend. But then after that, right, we'll be on our way to the 5th, 6th, 7th of April. Yeah, the clutch is a little, the auto clutch is a little sticky on this thing, probably from lack of use. Yeah, she's spinning a little bit. Yeah, this thing is probably happy to get out and breathe a little fresh air. Been a long time since she's been out to play. Yeah, there's the fire we're talking about. Well, you guys are getting like a ride a day. I don't know, you guys like going for a ride? Yeah, the clutch is a little stiff. Probably once she's out and moving. That's what happened with the Kawasaki. It was stiff until we rode it for a little while, then it got a lot better. So we're in 3rd. If there's actually snow on Sunday, who knows, maybe we'll get to romp in it. This thing was a fun bike in the snow. I used to really love riding this thing in the snow. It was like a big wheel with these little tires in the back. God, I used to do donuts with it, and I love this bike. For some of you, you might be thinking that I've always had, yeah, the clutch is still stiff. I always had this talent to work on these things. Though I've always worked on them, I didn't get what I would consider good until I really got involved with YouTube. And part of the reason why I got better is because I was using YouTube as a resource to learn things. But not only that, I mean, before you say something and take a video of it, you kind of want to have a clue of what you're up to, right? I mean, you guys don't want to watch my stuff if I'm teaching you how to break things. I mean, you know how to break things all by yourself, right? Get a running start, drive the bike off a cliff, decide whether you want to brake with the bike or not, so you stay on or jump off. Voila! You didn't need me to teach you how to do that. You know how to do that all by yourself. So with that, I've learned things, and you know, also as you know, for you young guys, you kind of realize as you get a little older, you know, having one screw hold something on that normally has 4 screws, it might work to fire it up, but generally speaking, it's really not a good idea. And the reason why it's not a good idea is if there was meant to be 4 screws in there, with only 1 in there, chances are that 1 is going to shake loose and it's going to fall out, and then whatever you thought you had attached is now going to be like dragging and probably going to get broken, and it's going to get screwed up. So as you get a little older, you realize you take out 4 screws, you go through the extra trouble of putting 4 screws back in. It just works out better in the long run. Besides, what are you going to do with the extra screws but lose them? Yeah, on the pavement particularly, when you try to turn with these little tires on there, it really fights you. You can feel it pulling back. This one feels more stable than the last one. It just has a better feel on the ground than the other one. Not only are those tires taller, but because they're so worn, they're like baloney. She's warm enough to run it up a little bit now. So given that it's got baloney tires on it, it feels a lot less stable. We're not going to do it too much. I am romping with one hand here. But you hear the way that engine sounds when she winds up? Imagine it in the snow where she can really open up. Try not to go over the trees and take a smash in the face with a low hanging branch. Yeah, the clutch is getting a little better. One-handed romping. I think that's what you call somebody with a broken arm. A little kick in the back there. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the ride. I'm going to bring this back over to the garage. You guys will see over the next bunch of videos that I am still trying to. Yeah, the clutch is a lot better. Whoa, come on, boy. See what I mean about being torquey? I just gave it some gas, it lifted the front wheel, then it went straight instead of turning. Hopefully this ride wasn't too bumpy, so you guys didn't throw up or anything. Yeah, the clutch is better. This thing also for reverse. I might have to turn up the idle a touch. There we are. I put this fancy thing on there just in case the key gets lost. It makes it a lot easier to find and see, and also given how big and stupid that looks, I'll always remember the key goes to this. I shouldn't say this just in case any of you guys want to rob me, but I've kind of taken to leaving the keys in them because it's a pain in the neck to drill out locks, and if you have something nice like this one is, right? Oh, yep, drippy gas. Glad it came back. But if you have a nice dashboard like that, it kind of stinks to hack it up, right? Might as well keep it nice. So this is the uglier side. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the ride. The tire halfway sealed. Bang on it a little more. This is the one with the tube in it, but partway sealed. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you all for watching and commenting and subscribing. Remember to keep your feet down, keep your head up, and please get out there and enjoy all your days. Make sure you have fun. You don't know how much time you're going to have. You don't know how busy you're going to get. You don't know which house you're going to live in or apartment. You don't know if your friends are going to hang out or move on. So make sure you get out there and have fun. You don't want the time to get by you. Bye now, folks.